Hello everybody, this is Mario again, and what I'm going to do is review this video about my safari animal figurines collection. But before we start, I want to talk about our sponsor for this episode. It is Teasel1.com. Teasel1.com is a great store where you can buy amazing hoodies, long sleeves, and t-shirts with streetwear designs and art. You can also buy some of my animal prints. These will look great in your house as a gift, or they can look good in a child's room. Either way, shop at Teasel1.com, and I want to thank them for sponsoring my video. At the end of my video, I will share a link to Teasel1.com where you can purchase my art print and streetwear. Now, let's get started. Since 2020, I've been keeping my safari animal figurines in my room. These include a bobcat, a cheetah, 3 lions, a tiger, a polar bear, a moose, a woolly mammoth, an African elephant, a giraffe, a hippopotamus, a horse, a zebra, a cow, and a bison. The first animal I'm going to be talking about now is the bobcat. The scientific name for the bobcat is Lynx rufus. The bobcat is a medium-sized, highly adaptable wildcat with a short 5 to 6 inch bobbed tail, tufted ears, and a spotted coat. They have sharp retractable claws, powerful hind legs for jumping, and have paws proportional to their bodies. They typically weigh 14 to 35 pounds and possess excellent eyesight and hearing. Bobcats are carnivorous, opportunistic hunters that eat rabbits, hares, mice, squirrels, birds, and occasionally small deer or fawns. They are skilled predators that also consume insects, snakes, lizards, and sometimes small domestic pets such as chickens or house cats, depending on location and availability. The average lifespan of a bobcat is 10 to 12 years in the wild, but in captivity or in human care, they can live much longer, with records often exceeding 25 to 30 years. The second animal I will be talking about now is the cheetah. The scientific name for the cheetah is Acinonyx jubatus. The cheetah is a slender, long-legged wildcat that is known as the world's fastest land animal. Often nicknamed the greyhound of the desert, it is identified by its tan or golden fur covered in solid black spots, a small head with distinctive black tear stripes from its eyes to its mouth, and a long tail used for balance, all adaptive for sprinting at high speeds. Its vocalizations include purring, chirping, and hissing, not roaring. Cheetahs are found in open grasslands and savannas of sub-Saharan Africa, with a small critically endangered population in Iran. During the day, they hunt rabbits, birds, and small to medium antelopes such as Thompson gazelles and impalas. The third animal I will be talking about now is the lion. The scientific name for the lion is Panthera leo. Lions are large, muscular social apex predators that live in complex family groups called prides. They have yellow gold coats, powerful jaws, and specialized retractable claws for hunting. Male lions are often distinguished by a prominent dark thick mane. As carnivores, they hunt medium to large ungulates such as wildebeests, zebras, and antelopes. But they're also opportunistic scavengers, often stealing kills from hyenas or leopards. Lions primarily inhabit the savannas, grasslands, open woodlands, and thick bush of sub-Saharan Africa and India, generally avoiding dense tropical rainforests and true deserts. The lion is currently listed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List. Populations have declined significantly due to habitat loss, human-wildlife conflict, and a disease in natural prey. There are estimated to be fewer than 25,000 lions remaining in the wild today. The fourth animal I will be talking about now is the tiger. The scientific name for the tiger is Panthera tigris. The tiger is the largest extant wildcat species native to Asia. It has a powerful muscular body with a large head and paws, a long tail, and a reddish-orange coat with black stripes. Unlike many wildcats, tigers are strong swimmers and frequently use water to cool down or travel. Tigers live in diverse habitats across Asia, ranging from freezing Siberian coniferous forests to tropical mangrove swamps, grasslands, and rocky terrain. Tigers are obligate carnivores, meaning they rely almost exclusively on meat to survive. As apex predators, they hunt deer, wild boar, buffalo, and antelope, but also consume bears, monkeys, leopards, and occasionally elephant or rhino calves. Tigers can eat up to 60 to 75 pounds of meat in a single meal. The average lifespan of a tiger is 10 to 15 years in the wild, but in captivity they live much longer, averaging 16 to 20 years. The fifth animal I will be talking about now is the polar bear. The scientific name for the polar bear is Ursus maritimus. The polar bear is not only the largest living bear species, but also the largest land carnivore by body mass. Although polar bears appear white for camouflage, their fur is actually transparent and hollow. These marine mammals are hypercarnivores. They depend almost exclusively on a high-fat, marine-based diet to survive the extreme Arctic environment. Polar bears hunt ringed and bearded seals on sea ice platforms, but they also feed on the carcasses of whales and walruses. When sea ice melts, they might forage on land for eggs, berries, or small mammals, but these do not provide enough calories to replace their seal-based diet. The average lifespan of a polar bear is 15 to 18 years in the wild, but some may reach their early 30s. Due to consistent food, safety, and veterinary care, polar bears in captivity can live longer, with some reaching over 40 years of age. The sixth animal I will be talking about now is the moose. The scientific name for the moose is Alces alces. The moose is not only the world's tallest, largest, and heaviest extant species of deer, but is also the tallest and the second largest North American land animal, falling short only to the American bison in body mass. Only male moose have antlers. They can span 6 feet, weigh over 60 pounds, and are shed annually. Moose inhabit the circumpolar boreal forests or temperate broadleaf and mixed forests of the northern hemisphere, thriving in cooler temperate areas as well as subarctic climates. Moose are herbivores that consume a massive amount of vegetation, averaging 40 to 60 pounds daily. Their diet consists of aquatic plants, tree bark, and twigs. They are also excellent swimmers and can dive up to 18 feet. The average lifespan of a moose in the wild is 10 to 16 years, but some can live up to 20 or more in ideal conditions. The seventh animal I will be talking about now is the woolly mammoth. The scientific name for the woolly mammoth is Mammothus primigenius. The woolly mammoth is a large extinct elephant-like mammal that was adapted to cold weather during the Ice Age. It had thick, shaggy brown fur, small ears, a short tail, massive curved tusks up to 15 feet long, and a fat hump on its back for energy. It was similar in size to the modern African bush elephant, but its closest living relative is the Asian elephant. Woolly mammoths were massive herbivores that consumed roughly 400 pounds of food daily. They mostly grazed on tough tundra grasses, sedges, and nutrient-rich forbs. Their diet also included shrubs, mosses, and bark, using their tusks to clear snow to reach vegetation. They migrated to find food, spending up to 20 hours a day eating. The eighth animal I will be talking about now is the African elephant. The scientific name for the African elephant is Loxodonta africana. The African elephant is the world's largest land mammal that lives in various habitats across sub-Saharan Africa. These include woodlands, savannas, tropical rainforests, marshes, and deserts. It has large fan-shaped ears that resemble the shape of the African continent, a single rounded dome-shaped head, and a long muscular trunk with 2 fingers at the tip for grasping. Both sexes have large curved ivory tusks. They also have a concave back and gray wrinkled skin with sparse hair, featuring cracks that help retain water for cooling. African elephants are herbivores. They consume up to 350 pounds of grasses, bark, leaves, and fruit daily. The average lifespan of an African elephant is 60 to 70 years in the wild, making them one of the longest-lived land mammals. In captivity, however, African elephants often have a median age of roughly 17 years. The ninth animal I will be talking about now is the giraffe. The scientific name for the giraffe is Giraffe camelopardalis. Giraffes are the world's tallest land mammals, reaching up to 18 feet in height. They have extremely long necks, long legs, unique spotted coats for camouflage, and distinctive bony growths on their heads called ossicones, which are covered in skin and fur. They also possess long prehensile tongues, powerful hearts, and large hooves, along with special anatomy for managing blood flow to their heads. Native to African savannas and woodlands, they are social herbivorous ruminants that feed primarily on acacia leaves using a long prehensile tongue. Giraffes are herbivorous browsers. They eat the leaves and twigs of acacia, mimosa, and wild apricot trees. They get most of their hydration from the moisture in leaves and can go several days or weeks without drinking water. The average lifespan of a wild giraffe is 20 to 25 years, while in captivity, they live between 20 to 27 years. The 10th animal I will be talking about now is the hippopotamus. The scientific name for the hippopotamus is Hippopotamus amphibius. The hippopotamus is a massive semi-aquatic African mammal that is recognized as the third largest land mammal. They have barrel-shaped bodies, short legs, and nearly hairless purplish-gray skin. Despite looking similar to pigs, hippopotamuses are actually more closely related to cetaceans such as whales and dolphins. The hippopotamus is primarily a nocturnal herbivore that consumes roughly 80 to 100 pounds of short grasses per night, along with occasional reeds, shoots, and fallen fruit. But while they live in water, they rarely eat aquatic plants. The average lifespan of a hippopotamus is 40 to 50 years in the wild. While they generally live for about 36 to 40 years, some individuals in captivity have been known to live for over 60 years. The 11th animal I will be talking about now is the horse. The scientific name for the horse is Equus ferus caballos. A horse is a domesticated, one-toed hoofed mammal that has long legs, a long neck, and a flowing mane and tail. It is a member of the Equidae family, which also includes donkeys and zebras. Evolved from the small multi-toed ancestor, horses were first domesticated around 4000 BC in Central Asia and have since developed into over 200 breeds, valued for work, sport, and companionship. They are social herbivores, living in herds, and are known for their intelligence and ability to form strong bonds. Horses eat pasture grass, hay, oats, corn, and barley, as well as seedless apples, bananas, carrots, cucumbers, celery, watermelon, and pears. The average lifespan of a horse is 25 to 30 years, but with excellent care, many can live into their 30s or even 40s. The 12th animal I'm going to be talking about now is the common zebra. The scientific name for the common zebra is Equus quagga. The common zebra is a wild equine found in southern and eastern Africa south of the Sahara. They have black and white fingerprint-like broad stripes that extend around the belly and down to the hooves, often featuring shadow stripes. As highly social herd animals, they have short, stiff manes, sturdy single-toed legs, and live in family units known as harems. Common zebras are specialized herbivores, with the diet consisting of over 90% grasses, particularly favoring short, fresh growth. As migratory grazers, they spend up to 18 hours a day consuming fibrous plants, including stems and leaves. In the dry season, they consume shrubs, herbs, and bark. The average lifespan of a common zebra is approximately 20 to 25 years in the wild, while in captivity, they can live for 30 to 40 years. The 13th animal I will be talking about now is the cow. The scientific name for the cow is Bos taurus. Cows are social, emotional farm animals that form friendships, have nearly 360-degree vision, can sleep standing up but must lie down for deep REM sleep, and use body language to communicate beyond mooing. They have 32 teeth but lack upper front teeth, using a hard dental pad instead. A cow spends about 8 hours a day eating and chews around 50 times per minute. They drink a bathtub's worth of water, around 80 gallons daily, and they can walk up to 30 kilometers a day while grazing. The average lifespan of a cow is typically 15 to 20 years in natural low-stress conditions. However, in commercial agriculture, the productive lifespan is much shorter. Dairy cows often live 4 to 6 years, while beef cows may be harvested within 1.5 to 2 years. The 14th and final animal I will be talking about now is the American bison. The scientific name for the American bison is Bison bison. The American bison is a massive, shaggy-coated, humped-shouldered mammal with males weighing up to 2,000 pounds and standing 6 feet tall. It is related to the ox, with sharp, curved horns, thick, dark brown winter fur that molts in spring, cloven hooves, and a 1-foot-long beard. The American bison is a large herbivorous grazer whose diet consists primarily of grasses, sedges, and forbs, with a daily intake of about 1.6% of their body mass in dry vegetation. They utilize a 4-chambered stomach to digest fibrous plants and consume woody shrubs or lichen in winter. The average lifespan of an American bison is typically 15 to 25 years in the wild. While they can live up to 30 to 40 years in captivity, their life in the wild is shorter due to predation, environmental pressures, and in some cases, managed hunting. I hope you liked this video about my review on my safari animal figurines collection, and don't forget to comment and subscribe down below. Anyway, catch you later. Bye.